I'm James. In this video, I am explaining and breaking down the most important ways to learn how to flirt. I will explain how to make your conversations playful, fun, so that the women that you date and the women that already are in your life want to stay with you for as long as you want them to. I'm going to dive right into this. What you need to start to do is to create your conversations more fun. You need to start creating your conversations to be playful and to have a friendly banter where you are teasing her so that she has to validate herself to you in different ways. And by doing this, you present and demonstrate that you are a high value male, that you just want to use your time to have fun. And that is very important. That is crucial. That is crucial. You want to make your time with the females that you are attracted to, with the girls that you are going out on dates with. You want to make that time so much fun. And the best way to do that is to start having a camaraderie with each other where you are constantly teasing her. And sometimes it can be more difficult depending on how attractive the girl is and how guarded are they, how many walls do they have up. And for the first example, with more attractive women, it's personally for me more difficult to just look at them and know what I can tease them about. So something simple is to be making them doubt how they look that day. Asking them questions like, why didn't you do your hair today? And just see, what are you talking about? I did my hair. And it's what you do? Set a timer for 2 minutes? And I can only do my hair for 2 minutes today. And they're like, no, I use this shampoo, I use this conditioner, I use a straightening iron, I use whatever it is. And it's why? And make it more playful. Maybe not demonstrating the best tone of voice to use. You don't want to act like you're a lawyer, okay? But you want to make them justify themselves to you and to fight for you to have a better perception of them. And by doing that, that will continue on and carry over to all other aspects of your guys' relationship. That is so beneficial. And something that's very important to do is after you've gotten some conversations that have successfully been flirtatious, and you can tell that she's reacting positively to this method of how you're teasing her, keep going back to that one that's working. Make it your guys' inside joke, because inside jokes are great for first dates and beginning relationships. They're great for relationships, period, because it makes her feel like you guys have something very special between each other that only the two of you can understand. And when she feels that, when she has those feelings and those thoughts, she begins to think about that in you in every way possible. She thinks I can only have that with this guy, which is good. That is good. So when women have walls up and they're self-kept, self-guarded, don't necessarily, like, you got to gauge this yourself, and you'll be able to figure out very quickly what works and what doesn't work. But don't necessarily go in for jokes about the way they look. Make jokes about how if they're too busy and they're like have a really busy work schedule, or they're going to school too much and they're not getting enough sleep, tease them about the sleep then. Just like, I'm not reading a script here. I'm just doing this off the cuff. So yeah, just be like, how do you find time to ever sleep? And like, you must stay awake all the time. You must be like a total, what's the term? Like nocturnal? Or I don't know if that's the right term. You must be someone who just never sleeps. And like, do you ever fall asleep just randomly? Like, if you're at a restaurant or something, do you like facing the food? And just see how they react, you know? Just see how they react. And if they laugh, that's a really good thing. And this is an important thing to know and to remember. When a woman is attracted to you, you become funny to her. She wants you to be who she is imagining that you could be, and she wants you to be funny. So if she starts laughing at stupid things you say, don't think that you instantly just became a comedian, that you're really funny. Realize it's just because that she likes you a lot. A lot. Good. And keep it up. Make it more playful. It's also, when you get to a certain point, and you will know when this point is, and if you try to do this point earlier, you'll know that you did not wait to the right time. But try to like have some very soft, remember, you should be much more physically fit and stronger than her. Remember that. But if you can wrestle around and be playful physically in your bed, on a couch, out and about, do that. Those interactions, and like tickle her if that's something that is possible. Do that, you know. And like, something I do is like, if I'm seeing a girl right now and she's very, very ticklish, so when she does things that like where she demonstrates being moody, emotional, not feeling positive, I just start tickling her. I'm like, okay, stop, here you go. And she gets like, oh, and she starts smiling right away. And smiling right away is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And then she'll be like, oh, I'm gonna try to tickle you, and I'm not ticklish. And like, she just starts tickling me, like starts touching me all over my whole body. And like, the pros and benefits to not being ticklish. So if you can use physical interactions that are friendly and you can demonstrate your strength as well at the same time, like, you know, if you're getting pretty into it and stuff, just like stand up and like pick her up and hold her up. Because by doing such, you're demonstrating that you are a strong male. And when she sees that, she's gonna be like, oh, wow, he's in good shape, like he has strength. And in her head, she begins to realize, this man can protect me. And every single female wants a man who can protect them. They want to be protected. No exception to that. So how do you just jump? How do you just start teasing somebody right away? And don't tease them. Do not tease at your expense and your manlyhood. Do not tease yourself in the same time. Like, for example, if you were meeting a girl at a restaurant or somewhere where you both are coming from different locations and meeting at that location together, and she says, I'll be there at 7 o'clock, and you show up at, like, I don't know, just before 7, a little bit after 7, go with that one. And I'll come back to that. And you know, she shows up and like it's hard. You're not getting into a rhythm. There's no rhythm with you guys. And you start like, oh, I'm just gonna start teasing her and just be like, so you took a long time getting here. What, are you a bad driver? And like, that by itself might not be bad, but don't add anything to it, like, because you know, you made me wait for this long. You know, I was waiting, and like, you think it's funny to make me wait? Do you think it's like, don't say stuff like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. You want to always just be playful and fun, and at the same time, you want to demonstrate that if she tries to tease you back, you have Teflon skin. The stuff that she says just bounces off of you. Just bounces off of you. Okay? You want to be so chill, so calm when she teases you that she thinks you're like unbreakable. Unbreakable. And back to the restaurant comment, which is, or even just showing up for dates. It is much better to be casually late than to show up early or on even exactly on time, because it demonstrates and presents you that you have a lot of stuff that you need to do and that you did not prioritize meeting them exactly when you said you would higher than the things that you had to do. Pretty simple logic. And this isn't a foolproof plan, because some women are very punctual. They don't want people to waste their time. So you need to select the reason why you are, and don't wait till she asks you, because then you're justifying your actions here. So when you show up, just be like, I had to drop off something important for a family member, and I don't like to text while I drive or something. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Figure it out. And I'm laying the groundwork for you. And other things you can say for fun, playful teasing is stuff, simple stuff like, you don't work out every day, do you? And I'm like, why do you say that? Just be like, because I can tell that we need to work out right now together. And they're like, what do you mean? And just say something like, yeah, I know some really good cardio exercises that we could do in your bed, and I think we both burn a couple calories doing it. So, you know, I'm pro health. I always choose the healthy option. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's make it happen, Captain. And something like that could really change the course of direction that your date is going, or how the time with the girl that you are spending goes. And I will just add this in, end it with this. It is so important to know what you want. If you're going on a first date with somebody, you need to know what you want. When you meet them, you need to know, do they meet your standards? Not emotionally, but visually and physically. And if it is your goal, to have physical encounter with them during that time, make that clear from the beginning. So add in more sexual style flirting, add in more sexual style teasing, make it more sexual in a comfortable way that they don't feel like they're with somebody who's not safe. You know, make a joke about like pulling hair or something, or say something like, oh, if she was like running late or something, just be like, I'm gonna have to put you over my knee and give you a spanking. You know, say something that's more playful but doesn't make you come off like you're desperate, or that you're creepy, or that you're like the only thing you care about is physical intercourse. Even if it is, don't play your cards that way. Do not let them see your cards. So if you like content like this, then like it, subscribe, that notification bell, hit it. That way you're notified whenever we release valuable, important videos like this one. Take your opinion, leave it in the comment section. I will see you in the next one.